poultry production is a sophisticated business that requires state-of-the-art operations, including climate-controlled barns, computerized monitoring systems, and custom equipment designed to aid in the production process. Hogslat Incorporated is among leaders in the manufacturing and distribution of equipment vital to modern poultry operations, as well as the largest building contractor and manufacturer of specialty hog equipment in the United States. We also do business in Europe, Asia, Mexico, Central and South America, as well as Africa. Hogslat Incorporated was founded in 1969 as a small family business by pork producer William Herring. In the early 1990s, Hogslat began offering products and services to poultry producers. In 1995, we opened the first location of our poultry division, now known as Georgia Poultry Equipment Company, which has since managed thousands of projects for poultry producers throughout North America. Georgia Poultry Equipment's full-service approach includes consultation before the sale, installation of equipment, and after-sale services to ensure that our customers' barns are safe, efficient, and profitable. We've collaborated on projects with poultry industry leaders throughout the U.S. and abroad. By understanding the expectations of these large integrated operations, we can better recommend equipment solutions to customers of all sizes that will help them succeed as producers. Georgia Poultry also provides ongoing support to customers through a large network of service and equipment centers ready with new production solutions, replacement parts, and new equipment. Georgia Poultry Equipment Centers feature Grower Select brand products, which are designed and tested by our dedicated team of engineers in the United States. This team is focused on providing our customers with superior quality equipment at affordable prices. Modern chicken production uses three types of farm sites to produce and raise market broilers: the pullet farm, the parent or breeder farm, and the broiler farm. Facilities are designed and equipped to address the bird's unique needs at every phase. Careful management, proper handling, and quality facilities help to assure the maximum number of uniform-sized, healthy broilers go to market. This pullet farm was built by Georgia Poultry in 2005 and includes 4 houses. Each house accommodates approximately 12,500 birds per flock, for a total of 25,000 pullets per year. A pullet is a young chicken that has not yet reached sexual maturity. These chickens, which eventually become the parents of the broiler chickens that end up in grocery stores, are placed on the pullet farm when they are very young and will stay until they reach sexual maturity, which takes about 22 weeks. Feeding is a critical factor at pullet farms. An automated system delivers the proper feed from large bins on site to the designated animals. Feeders like these programmable high-speed pullet auger feeders distribute equal amounts of food throughout the entire line at the same time. If food is offered in just one area of the pullet house, birds will crowd to that area and suffocate each other while attempting to eat. Because the deaths of these pullets would prevent the birth of so many broiler chickens later on, they are quite valuable, making operators highly motivated to protect their welfare. Besides precautions like the simultaneous feeders, strict biosecurity procedures are always followed. Males and females, roosters and hens, are separated in pullet barns to prevent roosters from trying to mate with hens during the early stages. It also allows strict control of diets to create optimum physical and reproductive health. Light is restricted in the pullet barn to help manage growth through use of light traps on ventilation fans, inlets, and cool cells. Waste generated by hens and roosters is absorbed in wood shavings that are disposed of when the flock is moved. Radiant heat and stir fans help to keep the litter dry while the birds are in the houses. The litter is disposed of in accordance with a nutrient plan every farm must submit to a state environmental agency, most often by selling it to local farmers who use it as a natural and inexpensive fertilizer for their row crops. Birds that die on the farm are composted. Once the pullets have reached sexual maturity, they are moved on to the next stage of production at a parent stockhouse. This parent farm, known as a breeder farm in the U.S., was built by Georgia Poultry in 2008 and features 4 barns housing as many as 50,000 birds at one time. Parent farms provide an ideal environment for roosters and hens to breed. Roosters' feed is controlled so that weight gain is limited and the roosters will be more sexually active with the hens. Unlike pullet houses, parent houses have nests for the hens to lay eggs. There are both single-hole nests, like those used in the United States, and community nests, which are used in other parts of the world. Eggs produced on the parent farms are collected and sent to the hatchery. The chicks from those eggs will be the broilers that consumers see on their grocery store shelves. Biosecurity is important in all phases of poultry production, but particularly on parent farms, because the parent birds spend approximately 46 to 48 weeks here. Since the farm only hosts one flock per year, that limits the ability to clean the barn, making contamination prevention even more critical. A breach of biosecurity causing contamination could not only endanger the animals and erode profits on the parent farm, but it could also spread disease to the hatchery, where hundreds of thousands of birds could be put at risk. Proper biosecurity measures include limiting the number of visitors and ensuring visitors have not been exposed to other flocks for at least 24 hours. In addition, visitors must wear disposable coveralls, boots, and hairnets provided by the farm manager and use foot baths before entering the barn. While hens and roosters continue to produce fertilized eggs on the parent farm, at approximately 3 days old, chicks are moved from the hatchery to the broiler farm, where they will grow until they reach market weight. This broiler farm was built by Georgia Poultry in 2012. There are a total of 4 houses accommodating as many as 111,000 birds per flock, for a total production of between 550,000 to 670,000 broilers per year. From the time they enter the barn, at just a few days old until they leave, chickens in broiler farms live in a highly climate-controlled environment. This climate control is critical because it impacts 2 profit-affecting aspects of production: bird growth and health, and use of energy to heat and cool the barn. Broiler houses are built with climate control in mind. They are highly insulated and sealed almost to the point of being airtight. By adding tunnel doors, inlets, and fans, airflow and temperature can be tightly controlled at all times. Houses use computer-controlled, automated systems to maintain ideal temperature and airflow inside the barns, creating optimum, healthy growing conditions. Mechanical systems that control the environment include adjustable tunnel doors, fresh air inlets and cooling cells, and exhaust fans. In the winter, radiant heating devices like brooders and tube heaters keep chickens warm while cutting energy consumption by nearly 30% compared to more traditional convection heating alternatives. In the summer, insulated tunnel doors are dropped to allow cool air to circulate. The primary goal of the broiler farm manager to raise the most healthy and uniformly sized birds at the fastest rate possible makes the focus on climate control increasingly important as the birds grow. Depending on the size of bird desired by the processing plant, a broiler farm may host as many as 6 flocks per year. Living space is also a key consideration inside a broiler house. If birds are too crowded, their growth is slowed, which damages profits. In order to maintain ideal growing conditions, a farm manager must ensure birds have both the ideal environment and adequate space every day. Throughout every phase of production, Georgia Poultry is committed to excellence in the poultry industry. Experience, cutting-edge technology, and hands-on service make Georgia Poultry a leader you can trust and a partner you can rely on.